Next day, she went to see her friend and told her of her trouble. Madame Forestier went to her dressing table and brought a large box. She opened it and said, "Choose, my dear." First, Madame Loisel saw some bracelets, then a pearl necklace, then a Venetian cross of exquisite workmanship. She tried the effect of the jewels before the mirror, hesitating, unable to make up her mind. Suddenly, she discovered in a black satin case a magnificent diamond necklace. Hesitatingly, she asked, "Could you lend me this just as alone?" "Yes, of course." She embraced her friend frenziedly and went away with her treasure. So, children, as her husband set to visit Madame Forestier, Matilda approached her friend and told about the problem. What was the problem? The problem was that she doesn't have any jewels to wear. So Madame Forestier opened a large box and told her to choose the one she liked. So what did she see? There were bracelets, pearl necklace, and a superb Venetian. The Venetian means made in a place called Venice. So there was a superb Venetian necklace. She looked at the mirror wearing each necklace and was unable to take a decision. Then she discovered a diamond necklace, a very beautiful shining one, kept in a black satin box. Then she asked hesitatingly. Hesitatingly means in a tensed way which is not sure to ask. She was so ashamed to ask. So she asked in a tensed way, "Can you lend this?" So she asked Madame Forestier to lend that beautiful diamond necklace. So what did the Forestier replied? "Yes, of course, you can take this." Then Matilda hugged her friend frenziedly. Frenziedly means with much affection and excitement, because she got a very beautiful diamond necklace to wear for the party. So she was so happy. So she hugged her friend frenziedly and went with the diamond necklace. The day of the party arrived. Madame Loisel was a success. She was the prettiest woman present, elegant, graceful, and smiling. All the men inquired her name and asked to be introduced to her. She danced ecstatically in the triumph of her beauty, in the pride of her success, in a cloud of happiness, in the completeness of a victory so dear to her feminine heart. She left at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Since midnight, her husband had been dozing in a deserted little room. He threw over her shoulders the garments he had brought for them to go home in modest, everyday clothes, whose simplicity clashed with the beauty of the ball dress. She was conscious of this and was anxious to hurry away, so that the other women putting on their costly coats did not see her. Loisel restrained her. "Wait, you will catch a cold in the open. Let me fetch a cab." But she did not listen to him and rapidly descended the staircase. Once out in the street, they could not find a cab. Shivering, they walked towards the sea. At last, they found a shabby old carriage on the quay. So the most awaited day, that is the day of party, arrived. Madame Loisel is Matilda, was the center of attraction. She was the prettiest woman, and all the men asked her name and wished to be with her. She danced ecstatically with excitement and much happiness. She danced in a mood of victory, like something which she had been wishing for. I said she had been wishing for such a chance. So she enjoyed each and every moment of the party. So the party got over by 4 o'clock in the morning. And what was her husband doing, children? Her husband was dozing. Dozing means sleeping in a deserted room. Deserted room means a room which was vacant. Nobody was there. He was just sleeping alone in that room. He did not enjoy the party at all. He was just giving chance to his wife to be happy, and he was just sleeping in a room, in an empty room. When he saw Matilda, he threw the garments. Garments means clothes, which they used to wear every day. So party was over, and this man was waiting in a deserted room. He was just sleeping. So when the party was over, he gave the normal clothes which they used to wear, because wearing this type of dresses and going outside in a cab is not fine, is it? So he provided a normal dress to Matilda. But the beautiful Lady Matilda, who was the charming beauty in front of all, was very bothered about the dress. She was very bothered because she was wearing so costly dress, wearing a beautiful diamond necklace, and what others will think when she is putting herself with a very normal clothes which is worn by a middle class family. So she was so much bothered about putting that normal clothes. She hurried fast before other women see her wearing this everyday clothes. Loisel restrained. Loisel here means Mr. Loisel, husband of Matilda. Restraint means stopped her. And now children, you can see how caring Mr. Loisel is, isn't it? See, he is a very kind person. He told her to wait there till he catch a cab. So he told Matilda to wait there. It's very cold outside. You have to sit here, wait here. I will take a cab and come. But what happened? She didn't listen, is it? She was not ready to listen to her husband. But she didn't listen, and she quickly descended. Descended means came down. She quickly descended and began to search for a cab, and they began to search for a cab. And you know, it was very cold outside, and they walked towards the river Seine. There's a pronunciation, river Seine. So as they didn't get any cab, they began to walk, and the weather is very cold outside. At last they found a shabby old carriage on the quay. Quay means it's a platform for loading and unloading cargoes. So after walking for a long time, they found a old dirty carriage. She took off her shoulders wrap to see herself in all her glory. One last time before the mirror, she uttered a cry of horror. "What is the matter?" asked Loisel, already half undressed. I, I no longer have Madame Forestier's necklace." He started with astonishment. "What? Impossible!" They searched in the folds of her dress and coat, in the pockets, everywhere. They could not find it. "Are you sure that you still had it when you came away from the ball?" he asked. "Yes, I touched it in the hall, but if you had lost it in the street, we should have heard it fall." "Yes, did you take the number of the cab?" "No." "You didn't notice it, did you?" "No." They stared at one another, dumbfounded. Loisel put on his clothes again. "I'll go," he said, "and see if I can find it." She remained huddled on a chair in her evening clothes, lacking the strength to get up. Loisel returned at about 7 in the morning. He had found nothing. He had gone to the police station, to the newspapers, to offer a reward to the cab companies, everywhere that he could think of. Loisel came home at night, his face lined and pale. Now, after coming back from the party, she took the clothes from the shoulders to see her beauty once again in front of the mirror. But what happened? She had a big cry. Why? She cried loudly because she understood that she lost the diamond necklace. So at that time, Mr. Loisel was just changing his clothes. So hearing the cry, he just came and asked, "What is the reason?" And Matilda said that the diamond necklace was missing. So he became astonished. Astonished means surprised. So they searched in the folds of the dress, skirts, pockets, everywhere they searched. And he asked whether the necklace was there when she came back from ball. Ball means party. Out of tension, they both kept on asking questions like, did you take the number of cab, did you notice it, etc. They kept on asking lot of questions to each other out of tension. They looked stared at one another speechless. So you can imagine it. They are just a middle class family, and such a costly thing found to be missing. So how to replace that? The tremendous tension that they have in their mind is visible here. So the poor man, Mr. Loisel, put his dress and ran here and there in search of diamond necklace. He began to search everywhere. He put his dress and he went out to the streets. He searched in all places. While Matilda huddled, huddle means sitting in a closed way, putting hands and legs together. Out of tension, she was so much frightened. So she huddled in the chair, and even she did not have the strength to stand up. She was so in a panic situation. So Mr. Loisel came back at 7 o'clock in the morning. You can just imagine how much time he has been searching for this diamond necklace. He searched everywhere. He went to the police station, he went to the newspaper offices, and even offered a reward for those who are finding it. He was ready to offer a reward also to cab companies. Everywhere he went, but there was of no use. Nobody saw that necklace, and he became very tensed. All day he ran around different places, and at night Mr. Loisel came back and his face was lined. Lined means marked with lines of worry. He has been running from morning to night in search of this diamond necklace. So his face was lined and pale. Pale means changing the color of face due to fear or tension. So the poor man was very much tensed about finding this missing diamond necklace.